Do you need more than a will? The short and honest answer to that question is yes. My name is Emily, and I'm the founder and owner of the Napier Law Firm. We help individuals and families put plans in place that give them peace of mind and that also help their loved ones avoid court and conflict when they pass. Now, I know you might have heard different terms when it comes to estate planning, and you might have heard things like you need a will, or you need a trust, or maybe you need to get an estate plan in place. And what does all of that even mean? This is an example estate planning portfolio. Now you'll see in this portfolio, and this is Samuel and Sally Sample's portfolio, but there are a lot of different tabs in this portfolio. And each of these tabs give you a different level of protection, whether that's in terms of your health care, so making medical decisions on your behalf, or in terms of making sure your assets, or if you have minor children, making sure they're protected. You'll see that one tab in here is a will. So a will is a document that is included in estate plans. So pretty much a will is going to be the base item there. There's also a tab for a living trust. A living trust, if a goal is to make things as easy as possible and for your loved ones to avoid probate, that's an item that can help with that. Just because I know the terms kind of flip back and forth, and I want to give you some clarity. In most cases, if you have set up a living trust, you're also going to have a will. It might be referred to as your pour-over will created as well. But just because you had someone create a will for you, or maybe you drafted one on your own, does not automatically mean that you have a trust set up. So just to kind of give you a little bit of explanation there. Now, important documents that adults should have in addition to just having a will are things such as your healthcare directive. Now in Georgia, as of 2007, our healthcare directive now includes a living will component as well. So you don't have to have both of those separate. That outlines who you want to be in charge of making medical decisions on your behalf, and then what those wishes are. That way, your loved ones aren't left guessing whether you would want to be kept alive, for example, as long as possible, or do you want to only receive pain medication. You're already going to be outlining that for them, so what their job is to make sure they're working with the doctor and that your wishes are being fulfilled. There's also a power of attorney, which is something that every adult should have. Everyone over the age of 18 should have, is a power of attorney. That's going to give an agent the power to be able to do things such as pay bills on your behalf in the event of incapacity, to cancel different memberships if needed, to pay taxes, to hire someone on your behalf. So there's a very wide range of powers that you can give to that agent. And that's something that through talking with an attorney, you can figure out whether you want to give very general direction for your agent, or if you only want to give your power of attorney the ability to do a few specific things. Again, attorney can guide you through what the best choice is for you based on your comfort level and what your goals are in terms of creating an estate plan and having protection. Another document is a HIPAA release. So having a HIPAA release can give family members or friends the ability to call a hospital, for example, and get updates on how you're doing. If you have minor children, another critical piece is making sure you have guardians named. So not only long-term guardians, but that you also have short-term guardians that can step in the event of an emergency. Those are just a few documents, but as you can see, you do need more than just a will. A will is just one piece of the puzzle, so it's just one tab in this binder. And in this particular portfolio, there are a lot of other tabs. I recommend speaking with an attorney, someone that you can let know what your goals are. What are your concerns? What fears do you have? And then that person can guide you through what the best steps are in terms of creating an estate plan and what documents you need to include. Now, the problem with trying to do it yourself when it comes to creating these documents is, one, you might click an answer and you're not sure what the implications of that are going to be. So you click something, seems pretty straightforward, and that totally changes what you thought was going to happen once you pass or down the road. And then your family is left dealing with a huge mess. So if you're starting the process and you know that, yes, now we know you need more than just a will, but a will is one of the pieces of the puzzle that you need, I want to recommend for you to reach out to an estate planning attorney, schedule a call with them. You'll see the link in the description below where you can schedule a time to jump on a call with me, and then we can talk through what documents you would need to include in your estate plan to give you peace of mind, knowing if you're incapacitated, you're going to be taken care of and your wishes are going to be honored, and that once you pass, your family is going to be able to avoid court, they're going to be able to avoid conflict, and they're going to be able to navigate the process as smoothly as possible. So again, if you want to schedule a call, click the link in the description, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.